Hello, y'all. This is day 6 of the magic book. This is me just doing the 10 gratitudes that it has you do at the beginning of the day. Very therapeutic. And here's the reading.
Good morning, YouTube. Today, I decided to go outside in just like hardly any clothes, and it's so cold, but look at the view. It's so pretty today. Anyways, it rained this morning, and I just decided to lay in bed, and it was so nice. I needed that so much. And now we're doing our gratitude practice now that we finally got out of bed. And we are on day 6, works like magic. If you take any activity, any art, any discipline, any skill, take it and push it as far as it will go. Push it beyond where it has ever been before. Push it to the wildest edges of edges. Then you force it into the realm of magic. Tom Robbins. Oh, that sun feels good. Breathe break. How can it be that one person who is born into total poverty starts out with nothing and has very little education, goes on to become a president or celebrity, or builds an empire and becomes one of the wealthiest people in the world? And how is it that two people can start out in the same career and yet one person's career goes from success to even greater success, while the other people works himself or herself into the ground with little success? No matter how hard they try, the missing link to success is gratitude, because according to the law of attraction, you have to be grateful for what you have to attract success to you. So without gratitude, it's impossible to have permanent success. To bring success or increase the good things in your job or work, like opportunities, promotions, money, brilliant ideas, inspiration, and appreciation, it is essential to be grateful for your job or work. The more gratitude you have, the more you will have to be grateful for, and you should be getting the idea by now that to increase anything in your life, you have to be grateful for what you already have. And y'all, I just want to take a second after reading that to say thank you guys. Because of you guys, social media gets to be my job, and I get to sit out here and read my favorite book with all these beautiful storm clouds in the background in the middle of the Arizona desert. So thank you guys. Whoever has gratitude for their work will be given more, and he or she will have an abundance. Whoever does not have gratitude for their work, even what he or she has will be taken from him or her. When you are grateful for your job, you will automatically give more to your work. And when you give more to your work, you will increase the money and success that is returned to you. If you are not grateful for your job, you will automatically give less. When you give less, you decrease what comes back to you. And as a result, you will never be happy in your work. You will never give more money than you have to, and your job or work will stagnate and eventually deteriorate, which could mean losing your job. Remember, for those who do not have gratitude, even what they have will be taken from them. The amount you give in gratitude is exactly proportional to the amount you receive in return. You control the amount you receive by the amount of gratitude you give. If you are a business owner, your business value will increase or decrease according to your gratitude. The more grateful you are for your business, your customers, and your employees, the more business will grow and increase. It is when business owners stop being grateful and replace gratitude with worry that their business spirals downward. If you're a parent and your work is taking care of your children and managing your home, look for things to be grateful for at this time in your life. It is often a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And when you can be grateful for this time, you will attract more support, more help, and more beautiful moments and more happiness to the experience. You should love your job, whatever it is, and be excited about going to work, and you shouldn't settle for anything less. If you don't feel that way about your current job, or if it's not your dream job, The way to receive your dream job is by first being grateful for the job you have. Today, imagine that you have an invisible manager whose job is to keep a record of the thoughts and feelings you have about your job. Imagine that your manager will follow you wherever you go today, poised with a pen and notepad in hand. Every time you find something about your job to be grateful for, your manager will make a note of it. Your job is to find many things as you can to be grateful for, so that at the end of the day, your manager has a long list of all your gratitude. The longer the list is, the more magic your invisible manager can bring to your money, work, success, opportunities, and enjoyment and fulfillment. Think about the things you could be grateful for in your work to begin with. Think about the fact that you actually have a job. Think about how many people are unemployed who would give anything to have a job. Think about the time-saving equipment you use, such as phones, printers, the internet, and computers. Think about the people you work with and the friendships you have with them. Think about the people who make your job easier, such as receptionists, assistants, janitors, and delivery people. Think about how good it feels when you receive your paycheck, and think about your favorite aspects of your job that you love doing. Have your invisible manager make a note each time you find something you're grateful for by saying, "I am so thankful for," and then blank. The more deeply your manager can see your feelings, gratitude, the sooner your manager can start to make the magic happen in your work, and the more magic will be created. It is possible that you could generate so much gratitude for your work in one day that you would see circumstances instantly improve. Lucky breaks don't happen by accident. They are simply gratitude's magical power at work. If this works like magic practice falls on a weekend or when you're not at work, move to the next day's practice or practices, and then go back and use this magical practice on the first day you're back at work. Magic practice number 6 works like magic. 1. Repeat steps 1 to 3 of the magic practice number 1. Count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write your gratitudes, y'all. While at work today, imagine you have an invisible manager following you around, taking notes every time you find something to be grateful for. Your job today is to look for as many things as you can be grateful for. Have your manager make a note each time you find something you're grateful for by saying, "I am so grateful for," and feel as grateful as you can. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, "Thank you, thank you, thank you," for the best thing that happened during the day. And y'all, that's it for day 6. So I may or may not record some stuff throughout the day about my day at work. But once again, I am so grateful for the job that I have had. It's been actually almost about 2 years. I had a memory actually pop up on my phone yesterday, and it was about me putting in my 2 weeks notice at my night shift job at Planet Fitness, and I quit that job 2 years ago, and ever since then I've been working towards my actual dream, which is social media, and I now actually make a little bit of money on social media, and I am so grateful that I am following my dreams and just setting out for what I actually really wanted, which is to create social media. Create videos. Yay, the sun came out. Thank you, universe. Woo. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. And I appreciate me, and I appreciate the earth. And I appreciate my job, and I appreciate my bus. I appreciate that I get to work in my bus. I appreciate. Bye, y'all. So grateful for my job because it allows me to stay at home with my child. Me and him are going to go out on a little walkie out in the cloudy day.
Can we pull that van
Maybe.
Leaves.
We found a big old rocky wall. We have found a little cave, y'all.
There's poop in it.
From the rock wall path. He's flying away. I just got off my live stream on TikTok, which is part of my job, and it was a great live stream. It was really funny, and I'm just so grateful for this job that I have. I'm about to go get lunch with my sister out in town, and then we're gonna go get groceries, and yeah, so I also got a coffee. I can drink and sip coffee whenever I want for the type of job I have. It's awesome.